Welcome to My Opinion here on My Opinion TV. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so as soon as a video is released, you'll be one of the first to be notified. And we want to look about two breaking stories we want to look at. One involved the death of a man, the other involved the death of four persons. And it's a very sad day in Jamaica today. But first up, we want to look at the story where a father is believed to have shot his son and business partner Ruel Knight at their establishment, Knight's Meat and Food Distribution on Gardentown Road in Kingston at about 10 o'clock this morning. Reports are that the man asked his son to accompany him to the back of the property. Shortly after, explosions were heard. When workers and passers-by ran to section where the explosions were heard, they allegedly found the elder with a gun and his son on the ground in a pool of blood. Knight was rushed to hospital and is now in critical condition. Knight was rushed to hospital. He later succumbed to his injuries, according to the constabulary network. Now, the elder Knight is now in police custody, and based on what we are hearing, is that he is telling the police that he acted in self-defense. However, my question is, what could a son have done a father and a business partner so that they could not sit down and talk about their issues and talk about their problems without a gun being used to take the life of his child? How cruel and heartless could this man be to take the life of his son? However, I don't want to be quick to judge the situation because we really did not know what transpired when both of them went to the back of the premises. We don't know what was said, what was done, who attacked who. However, a life was lost. And based on what we're hearing, we did not hear that the younger Ruel Knight had any form of weapon. We are only reading that the only person had a weapon was that of the elder Knight. Well, as it stands, the police are doing their investigation. But it's just so sad when you look at everything taking place in Jamaica over a period of time. It just seems as if nobody has the wherewithal, nobody have the consciousness, nobody have the mind or the motivation to resolve their differences amicably. It seems as if the quickest way to solve any form of dispute in Jamaica is to pull a gun or pay someone to take someone else's life. We have seen all different types of murder. This is another one where a father decides to take the life of his own child after a dispute. It's just sad. It's just remorseful. It's just a sad day. The younger Royal Knight was a past student of Jamaica College. He died this morning. Nothing could not be worked out. Nothing could not be talked about without the introduction of a weapon. A life has been lost when it could have been spared by seeking mediation or sit down and amicably as two big men talk about the situation, talk over it. Instead, here we are. One family is mourning because a father decided to take the life of his own son. Sad days. Sad days ahead. When will this situation get better? When will we have persons starting to resolve their differences in a more amicable way? When will we have mothers and fathers and brothers and sisters living in unity and harmony in Jamaica? It seems as if those days are gone. Will those days be returned? The question is for you to answer. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so as soon as a video is released, you'll be one of the first to be notified. The other story we want to talk about is an update where 4 persons were killed in an Highway 2000 crash today. Senior Superintendent of Police Gary Mackenzie has confirmed that 2 males and 2 females died this morning on the PJ Patterson Highway east-west corridor of Highway 2000. He said at least 11 persons were taken to Spanish Town Hospital, some of which are now in critical condition. Mackenzie said reports are that about 11 a.m. a Toyota motor truck was traveling along the highway towards Spanish Town when, on reaching about 800 meters east of the exit, the driver encountered some difficulties with the vehicle traveling at high speed. The vehicle appeared to have swerved along the roadway. Based on evidence, it collided in the rear of a medium truck. It overturned. It appeared as if it overturned a couple of times and then it came to a rest with the front on the median. None of the deceased have been identified so far. The police continues their investigation. But every person in Jamaica, when it's not crime, it's road accident, especially the drivers in Jamaica. Sometimes they are so careless. They seem as if everything is in a rush. No matter how fast you are driving on that highway, there is always a vehicle that is going to pass you. I have driven on that highway and several times, and I am not really a hard driver. But no matter how fast you are going on that highway, someone is going to overtake you. The persons who are driving these days must realize that when persons are in the vehicle, they are responsible for the lives of those persons. And they have to drive with some level of caution, because all it takes is for one screw to move and the whole vehicle is swung across the street or plunge into something else. Well, it's just sad that 4 lives, and it could be more based on what we are hearing, 4 lives has been lost. And we hope the family of these persons will be comforted at this time. It's so sad. Whenever your loved one leave the house, you have to find ways to check upon them. And when you leave the house and go out and come back in, you have to give God thanks, because so many people, so many persons have left their homes, including these 4 persons this morning, left their homes with the intention of coming back home. Only their bodies, so at some point, their family members will see. They will never see them alive again. We have much to give God thanks for. At this point, I'll let you hear what Senior Superintendent of Police Gary Mackenzie has to say, and then we close off my opinion. As I always say, look out for the children, look out for a neighbor, look out for a loved one, and most of all, keep it locked on My Opinion TV.
Highway towards Spanish Town, when on reaching about 800 meters east of the exit to Spanish Town, it is apparent that the driver encountered some difficulties with the vehicle traveling at high speed. The vehicle appeared to have been swerving along the roadway based on the evidence. It collided in the rear of a medium truck, and then it overturned. It appears that it overturned a couple of times, and then it came to rest with the front on the median. As a result of that, several persons were injured. We are able to confirm that 4 persons have died. There are a number of persons that have been taken to the Spanish Town Hospital, and we have heard that a few of them are critical, so we are going to do further checks on that. I am told that 11 persons are in the hospital, and as I said before, there are a number of them that are seriously injured. We are not able to say their identity. In fact, we have not identified any of them just now, and so we continue our investigations. Well, based on what we are seeing, the vehicle was traveling towards Kingston on the eastbound side. We have not verified the exact points at which it has left from and where it would have terminated. Based on the on-scene investigation, It is 2 males and